Week 15 in the NFL. The Eagles season is basically over for their playoff hopes. It went away when they lost to the Redskins. 0-4 in the division. Very frustrating. Very disappointed. The way, it's always the same suspects that's giving up the big play. It's Leotis McKelvin, Jalen Mills. Jalen Mills can't cover. He can't cover a blanket. The guy is just trash. The guy always getting beat. Leotis McKelvin is slow. It looks like he has cement on his feet. It's getting really, really irritating watching this guy trying to play corner. He makes a play and he almost got tackled by Deshaun Jackson. Let it been like 20 more yards to go, he would have got tackled. That's why I'm glad they went out and signed Dwayne Gratz. Just get all the secondary help you can, because the less that Jalen Mills sees the playing field out there, the better. Also, the Ravens are going to wear their black uniforms, and Madden, you can't switch over in franchise mode to change their uniforms. I really wish they would let you do that, especially when you're controlling that team anyway. It's just, I hate that. So I can give you the most realistic, game that you could actually see in the actual game. So that kind of pissed me off. So if you see them with their purple when they're wearing black, that's because Madden won't allow me to change it. And I'm not going to be the Ravens because that's not my team. I'm going to be the Eagles because that's my squad. Hashtag bleed green, hashtag Eagles Nation. But yeah, that's why they're wearing purple. They're wearing I looked it up. They're going to wear black in the actual game. I will come in specific plays in the game that were big and break down certain plays that led up to the play of the play that was big. So just enjoy the video, and please leave your feedback, leave your comments. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the game. If you're a football fan, if you're an Eagles fan, what do you think they need to do in the offseason? Interact with me here. And if you enjoy the video, just leave a like. It just shows me that you really love, these type of prediction videos that I do for my Eagles. And also I'll try to do Thursday night games from here on out. Got another one with the Eagles right away, so you'll see a video on Thursday. So I'll come in and break down certain plays, big portion of the game, so y'all can get acclimated what happened on that play.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And if you didn't know what school Carson Wentz...
I want you to keep your eye on this formation and the way I'm setting up this play. I'm throwing Brent Silic over there, something I really haven't done a lot in the season, to set up the extra block on the side. I know Baltimore likes to have Eric Weddle in the box a lot, because that's where he's most disruptive. So I'm trying to get him matched up eventually on Zach Ertz so I can make a play and have him one-on-one with a good tight end like Zach Ertz.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second down, Ryan Matthews. And he will lose yardage here back to second.
Okay, right here, I'm in a run personnel because I got Burton out there as a tight end, and I'm trying to get them to think I'm going to run a quick draw and get their linebackers to bite to get Darrell Green back from that play, but they didn't fall for it. They were in cover 2, and it was just good defense by Baltimore on that one.
Flacco to throw again on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taylor Hart busting through to get him for a long. Flacco from midfield, finding time. And that is incomplete.
Okay, basically what you're going to see here is me in a 2 tight end set, but they're offset, so I'm trying to get the run game going. I know how good Baltimore is against the run, so you just can't abandon it and just be one-dimensional. But those are the defensive starters for the Baltimore Ravens. One thing I want to let y'all know on, for some reason, Sharice Wright and Chris Harris was not in the roster in franchise mode. I don't know why Madden does that. Does not carry them over. Pisses me off. But I'm right here. Zach Ertz matched up on Ermels Dumerville. Bunched him up. Forced him to get a linebacker on him. Ran the out route. Reddy knew that was coming. Threw it right to him. Just made ran a good good out route. He's sinking into the inside, and you know, he broke it out. And right here, Jordan Matthews, they knew that was coming. That's a play I like to run and run Jordan Matthews across the middle, and they just took that away, came up and made the play.
They come out here in the eye. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. The play clock's running down. Now Ryan Matthews on third down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A solid.
Now remember earlier what I was saying because they like to put Weddle in the box. They actually had him blitzing on this play. I thought I would have had him in man coverage. They had him blitzing, so I took advantage of it. Changed the play at the line of scrimmage. Zach Ertz was wide open against the blitz and just scored a touchdown. It's just simple as that. He got there. I got the ball off quick before they got there, so just a good play called short pass. Burnt them on a short pass because they caught him in a full all-on blitz with the safety Eric Weddle there. This is a key extra point here because this came back and looked like it might bite me because the way that the extra point was needed, because a couple of scores probably wouldn't have needed a touchdown towards the end of the game, but I'll let y'all watch it because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. So just keep watching and you'll see what I mean, why that extra point was so big.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. He hits West underneath. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make.
Now I'm running a 2 tight end set here, and what I want to do is get them going one way and run the counter the other way, and I use their aggressiveness towards them there. They had my running back running towards the right. He countered it to the left. You saw the guard pull out. They flattened out the linebacker and created a lane for Ryan Matthews to run, and he just did the rest. So that was just beautiful execution, working against a defense that I was seeing a lot on film and attacking it once I got the opportunity to attack it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And good downhill running. He's throwing his Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. So the drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 20.
On this 3rd and 8, I was playing a zone blitz. Right now I'm trying to show Joe Flacco I'm going one way, but the blitz is going to come and loop around. They did a good job picking it up, and that is Steve Smith just making a play. Leotis McKelvin didn't get his head turned around. Ironically, it's always the same suspects that are always getting beat deep, and he just got beat, you know, didn't turn his head around in time, and Steve Smith just made the play. And also got to give Baltimore Ravens offensive line a ton of credit. They gave Joe Flacco a lot of time there.
Second down, Flacco now. Caught left side, Gilmore.
Big stop here defensively. I'm trying to time the blitz with Ronnie McLeod. Mistimed it, but I still hit it just, you know, enough with my other guys that were blitzing, the other middle linebackers. So what it did is just clogged up the middle, then gave him nowhere to run, and we forced him to a field goal. Just crashed through in the middle because I knew exactly what they were going to do. The Baltimore Ravens aren't a team that does a lot of toss plays. When I watch them, they like to run off tackle, weak side, you know, ISOs. They like to run at you and impose their will in the game. So that's basically what I was waiting for, and I stopped it, blitzed it, had a ton of guys waiting in that area, just clogged that middle area with my linebackers, and I forced them to resort to a field goal there. Halftime, I'm going to make a few adjustments defensively and offensively, but stay tuned because the second half, that's when a lot of crazy things start going on. I'll break down a lot of things because a lot of big plays led to what happened towards the end of the game. So watch the whole video and give me your thoughts what's going on so far because I really enjoy condensing these game downs for you. Remember you guys, I was telling you earlier how Eric Weddle likes to be around the box. So I seen this earlier in, in the first half. So I said, let me get Zach Ertz in the matchup with him. And he was, and I took advantage. And I thought I could have got a good drive going here. I thought I had the first down, spread their linebackers out. But they played it deep enough. I didn't want to risk it. My defense is playing really well. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to punt the ball and play it safe here. But that formation is going to come in key towards later in the game, so keep your eyes open for that. And this was just a breakdown of coverage. They ended up playing zone where they were supposed to play man. Alright, right here coverage-wise, I'm making Joe Flacco think pre-snap blitz, but it's not a blitz. It's a cover 9, I believe, where the safeties are taking deep half of the field, but I shifted the coverage more towards the middle because I had a feeling that we're going to try to attack the seam just, based on that formation that we're in. They like to run a lot of stuff up the middle, and you look like they're trying to get Steve Smith, but I had 3 guys there, safeties, did a good job of selling it like they were going to split to the outside, and Rodney McLeod came over and just made the play. There was no way he was going to complete that ball, and that was just by designing and scheming them into thinking that I was going to blitz. Here, I actually did blitz, and it forced a quick throw. Almost could have had another interception here. And basically, it was almost in that same formation and defense in a nickel package, but bringing pressure on that play instead of like I did in the other play by tricking him, fooling him pre-snap wise, and then backing out into a different coverage.
Now Wentz. And bringing it in, this is Sam. On second down, Flacco to throw. Caught left side, Gilmore. And he'll get it out themselves.
Right here, this is man coverage, base 4-3, but I'm playing robber coverage, and I'm going to give the linebacker who's playing the receiver help on that robber coverage, but I was protecting against the run on a play action rollout because I felt like they were going to do that, but they strictly went right after the Otis McKelvin. There's only so much you can do defensively to hide your weaknesses and to disguise them enough to keep those guys out of the position because you got to take chances to make plays defensively, and the Ravens took advantage of that. He beat him on a jam, and that's when at that point it's just a good receiver versus an okay cornerback, and majority of the time a good receiver like Steve Smith. And the reason I say he's good because he's in his latter years. He's still playing terrifically well, but Steve Smith back in his heyday was a beast, an elite receiver, and I'll still take him over the receivers we got now. So I mean that tells you how good he is. But yeah, Steve Smith beat the Otis McKelvin. Like I said, always the usual suspects that get caught in the act week to week, and that's what happened on that play. And on that play where you seen Ertz got sacked. Not Zach Ertz. I mean Carson Wentz got sacked. They brought a blitz. They did a good job disguising it right here. And different coverage. Dropped my linebacker in the passing lane where Steve Smith was running. I said, you know what? Can't let Steve Smith beat me again. Had the linebacker trailing underneath. And then I had Michael Kendricks just, shallow him, follow him in that zone area. And he picked it off and made a play. Right here, ran it to get them off their heels. Right here was just run personnel. I want them to get think and run. You can see the linebacker is paying attention to the running back on that play. So he acted like he was going to block, then act like he was going to go into motion, into the release out of the backfield to go into a route. Gave that little crease, that little, soft spot in between that cover 2 they were playing. And I fit the ball, and fortunately they were the one that committed the penalty, and I got the big play on there for the touchdown. Okay, right here, single high safety, but I'm playing cover 3 and I'm hitting the flats hard, and I want to jam their receivers coming across the middle so it can negate him from looking in that area. And he tried to force the ball to Steve Smith, and I see they were trying to attack Nolan Carroll a lot in this game, so I'm going to give him some help. And I had Rodney McLeod sit back there and just basically read Joe Flacco's eyes, and he took the ball away. And that was just a good defense by Rodney McLeod. 2 picks in this game. Hopefully he can do that in the actual game. So that was basically what that was. Cover 3, flat, played single safety high behind it, and he just basically had his eyes glued on Joe Flacco.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal.
Now, right now, the Ravens broke tendency. I'm preparing for a jam up the run up the middle, and I'm trying to jam it. And in case he wants to bounce it to the right, I got help there. They throw a crackback toss to the left. Just outran Fletcher Cox and Malcolm Jenkins on that play. Just good play call by the Ravens there. They beat me to the point of they beat me to not beat me, but they outthought me there, and they got the best of me in the way I was lined up defensively and the way I've been jamming up the middle. So they decide to break their tendencies, go to the outside, and they got the easy well, not too easy, but they got the touchdown on a toss play, and I just couldn't get to him in time. And right here, Jason Kelsey, man, he's another guy that I'm kind of tired of because he keeps committing penalties, delays the snap, just stupid penalties. And this is what's been plaguing the Eagles in the second half of the season, just self-inflicted wounds, and they have to stop because you're not going to win, and that's why they dropped 4 in a row. You commit turnovers and you're committing penalties. Best way to lose in the NFL.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. The completion good Foley. They're playing
Big 3rd down stop I had to get right here. Knew where they were going to run. Shifted my line to the outside. Had a shift over defense on the 4-3 where the linebackers basically sitting out there as an extra lineman. And he set the edge, stopped the running back, and that's how I got that 3 and out. Needed that. And right here, I just ran a screen. That was the first screen I ran all day. If he could have kept his balance, that's a touchdown, and that could be big in this outcome in the game. Right here, the Ravens did a good job of showing something that I thought they were going to do. Full-out blitz. They brought a late delay blitz, so I said I had nobody open. Good job in the way they play man coverage, but this was almost crucial turnover. And I was like, no, this is almost like the Redskins game. And this is why I like bringing you these guys, these condensed versions, because I try to give you the most realistic version of the game that you might see on Sunday. And man, went for it here. Just good defense by Mosley, Bama boy right there. He just stopped it right there. And right here, I'm trying to get a quick play to Jordan Matthews, trying to get out of bounds, but they did a good job of defending that route right there. Last play of the game. The Ravens right here just looked like they were bringing pressure, so I needed the protection just to hold up because I knew where I was going. I wanted Zach Ertz or Jordan Matthews, and I had Jordan Matthews, but the pressure was such in Carson Wentz's face that I accidentally hit Ertz instead of Jordan Matthews because he beat the beat the cornerback on the jam. It was a seam route, just a go route down the middle. They blitzed. They came after me. The pressure paid off because they got right in the face of Carson Wentz. Didn't have time to just throw it to Matthews because his route was longer. Carson Wentz was shorter, and even though I had Wentz on there, I wanted Wentz first because on that route he wins 80% of the time on that corner or 7 route, especially against a safety. And Eric Weddle, during the game I was kind of getting him in coverage one-on-one with him, and that's why I told y'all to pay attention to that because he just ended up making a play. and I just got to give them credit. And I think the Eagles will actually lose this game. I hope they win, but I think they lose, 23 to like 20, a close game. So just leave your comments, leave a like if you like this video.
PlayStation